My oh my, the World Cup is the gift that keeps on giving and taking away, depending on your perspective. Group E, Japan 0, Costa Rica 1. Are we on the verge of seeing the Samurai Blue bottle their World Cup campaign? So where to start? Yuki Soma. If there are those who say that Yuki Soma was not picked because he was expected to score goals, then I respectfully disagree. Because Yuki Soma, if he was not picked to score goals, then he should at least be creating up top. Mitoma came on for 30 minutes and he created more chances than Soma did all game. And if Soma wasn't picked to create goal-scoring opportunities, then where's the work rate? You don't need to defend anything when you have 80% possession. And it appears to be that Furuhashi was omitted from this game because the manager, Hajime Moriyasu, he simply wasn't sure how to exactly utilize him as a forward that thrives on timed runs off the shoulder of the last defender. And that's a big, big problem for Japan here, man, because the blame has to go to Moriyasu here. He chose this squad to play a very one-dimensional game, which is counterattack and speed, and to get a lucky goal. And according to some of the sources that I'm seeing, the plan here was to go for 0-0 at halftime and then seek to pounce in the second half. I don't know why. And Moriyasu made up to 5 different squad rotations for this game. Okay, you saw what Spain did to Costa Rica. You know that you're favorites for this match. You should win this match. I can understand the desire to rest up some players for that Spain game, but Japan set up a little bit way too conservatively, and I think, frankly, in a scared manner for this game. We knew that Costa Rica were going to set up to be a well-organized side. But Japan has a full match, 90 minutes, to break them down. And the one player in the squad who can break through a stubborn defense is arguably Mitoma. But he's left on the bench until about the hour mark or so, and he comes on as a wingback, and he doesn't get the ball in an advanced position until the 88th minute. That's just inexcusable. Both times he took on a defender and he breezed right past him, and yet, Hiroki Ito, he refused to pass it to him every time. I think Hiroki Ito did not have a good game today. He wasn't only not passing the ball to Mitoma, but it was the same case when Soma was on the left wing. And it looked like Ito was just trying to play it safe, like he was a little bit too afraid to pass the ball down to win and end up losing it. I think Japan got this wrong. Tactics win games. For Costa Rica, it looked like they set up in sort of like a 5-4-1 formation for the entire game, and they just played for the few chances they would create on the counter, and they capitalized against a single mistake, which is to be commended, but that's literally the Costa Rican playbook. That's Costa Rican football under Luis Fernando Suarez. You want to hear an insane stat? Costa Rica's win, this is from Optagene on Twitter. Costa Rica's victory, quote, against Japan saw the fewest touches in the opposition box. 2 touches, just 2 touches, for a winning side in a World Cup match on record since 1966. That is absolutely, fundamentally ludicrous, and it just took 1 for them to pounce. Keisha Fuller, the man who caused the USMNT a lot of problems in our World Cup qualifying game at home against them, I remember very well. Left-footed shot from the center of the box to the top left corner in the 81st minute. Good assist by Yeltsin Tejeda. And Costa Rica, this is what they do. This is Tico football. Even if they don't come out of this group, they keep themselves alive. They rebounded in the best way that they knew how to from that 7-0 humiliation to the Spaniards. And it's looking like they might have single-handedly kneecapped Japan's World Cup. And this is CONCACAF football. This is what Costa Rica does, man. Pura vida, baby. I mean, it's interesting. We're going to see Costa Rica themselves now have an outside chance of coming out of this group. If they can get a draw against Germany, it's going to be a mighty, mighty task. Who knows where the wind will blow?